Alright, I'm doing another episode of 380 Auto versus 38 Special and Pocket Guns, and today what I'm going to do is the Winchester Silvertips. I've been very curious about these for a very long time. These are, I'm not sure what they're plated in, possibly a nickel or something like that. And here's what you're getting with them. Cool looking bullets. From my understanding, the Silvertip line came out in about 1939, but the handgun bullets and Silvertips didn't come out until about 1979. And when I first started really getting into ballistics, I started looking at Winchester Silvertips, looking at the energy numbers, foot-pounds, velocity, everything, because even back 15 years ago, their website was very detailed and they had a lot of information, and I was just very, very much drawn to the information they had. And they made it, marketing the Silvertips as the greatest thing known to man. So I want to see what these are like. 380 velocity, rated on the box is 1,000 feet per second. The 38 Special is rated at 945. So I'm going to run through the chronograph and see what kind of numbers we're actually getting. Then I'm going to hit some water jugs and wood and see how they perform. So here we go. Fed real well. That's important on this 380 for me. So let's see what kind of velocity we're getting. Rated on the box is 1,000. Let's see what we actually get. 934, 946, 926, 913, 911. It's a little bit less velocity than was listed on the box, but still pretty good. And it is a 85 grain. So 85 grain, maybe not so much. That's pretty light. But, it's got good velocity, which is hopeful for whether we'll get expansion or not. And also, it was very reliable. I didn't have any problem putting the first round in. I'm going to try this again. And I'll put very little pressure on it. See what we get. Yep, didn't even have to slingshot it, so that's good. That's very good. All right, now the 125 grain Winchester plus P. Rated on the box is 945. Let's see what we're actually getting. 818, 852. Error. 825, 824. I'll run one more to get a 5-shot average. .803. So we're missing well over 125 feet per second off of that. It's 800 for a 125 grain plus P. Boy, that doesn't really impress. That's not impressive at all. Usually with a 125 plus P out of the snubby, you should expect to get close to 1,000. So 803 on my last reading. Boy, I don't know. Let's hit the water jugs and wood and see how that does. All right, we got that 380 Silvertip. We'll see how that does on the water jug test. So here we go. Splash me. Good. Boy, look at that. That's pretty good. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? It's in jug 2. That's it. That can't be good. And also, sticking on the outside of jug 2 is a little bit of a pedal. Boy, I've never seen anything like that before. The entire jacket is missing, appears to be, but the lead core is expanded huge. But you're talking only the second jug. So if you're going to shoot this stuff probably at a meat target, a living target, and ballistics gel, you'd probably see about the same thing. You'd probably see maybe 8 inches of penetration on a ballistics gel, judging from that being about the second jug. That's kind of weird. And here's that part of that jacket. It looks like the inside has a copper color, so it's obviously a copper jacket. It's plated in something. So we'll see if the 38 Special does any better on the water jugs. Alright, 38 Special Silvertip. We'll see how that does on these water jugs. First jug about as much damage as that 380. Got 2. Got a hole in the 3rd. And it looks like we caught the bullet in jug 3. And there's a dent out the back, a little bit of jug 3. So generally when you get that, a little bit of a dent on the back, kind of comparable to almost 18 inches of ballistics gel. Roughly. I know this is non-scientific, but it went through the layers of felt and it expanded well. Even though I was barely getting over 800 feet per second velocity, even though it looked like a standard hollow point that would clog with that felt material, it expanded. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed that it actually did that. So let's hit the wood with the 38 Special and the 380 and see how that does. Alright, here's the 380 Silvertip. We'll see how that does against wood. Alright. Went right through the first board here. Up that. And then about halfway through, but it's keyholed. So that's pretty typical for wood penetration on a 380 that I'm getting with most of these cartridges. So let's see how the 38 Special does. Alright, 38 Special versus wood. Silvertip. Okay, we have the bullet here. This is pretty cool. A little warm. First board. Out the back, that's pretty good damage. And it went about halfway through the second board, and here's the bullet I found on the table. So it went in, bounced off. So, no, it didn't damage up too much. It kind of remained solid when hitting wood, which I consider that to be kind of a good thing, because if you want to penetrate through something hard, you don't want your hollow point expanding, but it expanded well in water. So that's what you're getting with the Silvertip 380 and 38 Special and pocket guns. Comment, share, like, and as always, thanks for watching.